Hey, how is it going? This is Jerry with Wealth Dynamics. I hope you're having a great night tonight as I'm doing this video. I want to talk to you really quickly tonight about financial intelligence equating to financial success. Now, what do I mean by that? Financial intelligence. Now, growing up, I believe there were two types of smart. I was taught that there's street smart and I was taught that there's book smart. Okay, so, and you might have been taught the same thing. Like street smart, you understand how to interact with people, you know how things work. And then book smart being like you're well studied on a subject, you've got it down, you understand like the technical aspects and the theory behind something. And so when I started like learning about money and finances, I had the same mindset. I was like, man, it seems like there's some people that they understand like books and money and all this other stuff, but they're not doing well financially. And then there's other people that don't seem to know jack squat, but they're just really good with money. And so what I started looking at was like, well, what if you could be both of them? Okay, so that's what I help people do. So when you think about intelligence, I want you to think about street smart and book smart. Okay, financial intelligence, financial literacy is the cornerstone of financial success. So if you're not doing well financially, it means that there's something you don't know about money. There's something you're not literate on when it comes to money. And understand this, it could mean that, yeah, you're well studied, but being well studied doesn't mean you know anything. It just means that you've read a lot. Or it could mean like, you've done a lot with money, but maybe you don't actually have the information. I know a guy that he can flip anything on Craigslist to make money and he does well financially, but he doesn't know crap about finances. So if you ask him about investing, he just has no idea. But if you give him money, he knows what to do with it. So I want to encourage you to be both of those things. And the way that you're going to be both of those things is this. You're going to interact with your money on a regular, very frequent basis. That's why I tell my clients, look at your bank account twice a day. That's why I tell my clients, do your wealth creation audit session every single week. Like, look at your wealth, look at your goals. That's why I tell my clients, read for at least an hour a day. If you work 8 hours, you should be reading about money at least 1 hour per day. Okay? So if that's not the case, like at the end of the day, you're not going to be financially literate. So if you're just reading, you're going to know stuff, but you're actually not going to have the means or the know-how. If you're just doing and you're not reading, you're not going to have the intelligence behind it. And if you look at the all-time greats, the wealthiest people in our country, they not only had an intellectual understanding of money, but they had a practical application of it, and that's what caused them to be wealthy. So I want to encourage you. Get your finances figured out by interacting with your money regularly and studying on a regular basis. And if you do those two things and you do them for a long enough period of time, I promise you're going to do better financially. Okay, so my challenge to you tonight is this. If you want to improve your financial condition, here's what I want you to do every single day for the next 12 weeks. That's 84 days, okay? Every single day for the next 12 weeks, I want you to look at your bank account first thing in the morning, and I want you to look at your bank account right before you go to bed. Then I want you to read about money for an hour. Those three things. Look at your bank account first thing in the morning and then right before bed, and then I want you to read about money for an hour. And if you do that every single day for the next 84 days, I guarantee you you will change your financial condition. I promise, like it's gonna happen. Now here's the deal. That wasn't exciting. It wasn't glamorous, and it's something that's going to be very monotonous, and it's going to take a lot of discipline. And there's nothing attractive about it. It's not a fancy get-rich-quick class. Like, none of that stuff is involved. So it's easy for you to quit, and it's easy for you to do it for a couple of days and then stop. But if you actually stick through this, I guarantee you it's going to be the most powerful thing that you've ever done with your money. So I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you something to go off of tonight. If you had a learning moment or a win from this video, I want you to like it and I want you to share it so that other people can see the same information. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time.